Thank you for tuning in to the best parenting show on the internet, Post Daily Dose.
It's the Post. It's the Post. It's the Post. The Post Daily Dose. It's the Post. It's the Post. It's the Post. The Post Daily Dose. It's the Post. It's the Post.
Hey, good evening, Facebook family. Welcome to another episode of Post Daily Dose with me, your trusted parenting advisor, faithful guide and servant on the healing journey. What's my name? Big Papa Brian+Post. Hope everyone is having a terrific Thursday. So I want to pop out here real quick. I'm actually hanging out with a friend of mine, my best friend, guy I've known since I was 5 years old. And it made me think, parents are all the time talking about the lack of support. You know, when you're dealing with a traumatized child, or you got a bunch of kids, you got a bunch of stress going on in your life, you don't feel supported. And then it's just like last night I talked about your older siblings, not your older children not feeling supportive and not being supportive, and some of the challenges that go along with that. I know what happens with extended family members. I know some of your kind of your day-to-day relationships don't always feel supportive. And then I thought, you know, who do you really turn to? You don't need everyone else's support. You really don't. Number one, you have my support. Number two, who are your best friends? I mean, I have three people that I consider to be my best friends in the whole world. And I've known, so Patrick and Angela, I've known since we were like infants. Patrick, I've known since we were 6 years old. And then Ira, I've known for almost 27 years. And it's like, if I ever really just needed someone to call and someone to talk to and just receive an unadulterated, honest opinion, which is really support. See, support doesn't always have to be someone just feeding you some line of, you know, making you feel good. Your friends that know you the best should be able to be the most honest with you, but also the most loving at the same time. So I would call one of my three friends. And I've got other friends, of course, but I'd probably call one of those three if times were really tough. And I just think, you know, who do you really rely on for your support and for your encouragement when things get really tough? And I'm thinking, why not talk to your best friends? You know, your best friends will probably be willing to watch any video you shared with them. They'd probably be willing to read anything that you shared with them. Well, they may not read the whole thing, they may not watch the whole thing, but they would at least make an attempt. And then they would give you some kind of feedback. And so I think that we're always looking, absolutely, Brian and Kendra, we're always looking for, you know, for the rest of society to be supportive. We're always looking for, you know, the teachers and IEP teams to understand, and we're looking for the counselor to understand, and they just don't get it. When you're trying to be someone different, and you're trying to think differently, and you're trying to do differently, and you're trying to behave differently, this greater world is not going to be in tune with you. And so you've got to go back to the people who love and care about you the most. And so instead of feeling defeated and overwhelmed by the people that seem to really not get it, and quite frankly, a lot of times just seem to not care. I had a mom, she emailed me, she had been reaching out to a Department of Family Services to see about getting some help for her family. And she said, I want to research my options. Well, they emailed her back and they said, we're going to close your case because we're not in the business of waiting for parents to research their options. What the hell is that? You're talking about a government-funded entity that is created to support families that doesn't want to respect and honor a parent who's trying to research their options? It's just interesting to me. And so even at support at that level, you can't depend on it when you need support, go to the people that you know, love, and trust you, who are always going to be there for you. They're not going to go away. Times might get tough, and you might not always be happy with them, and they may not always be happy with you, but you can always depend on them when it gets really tough. So instead of looking for everyone else to get it, which they're probably not, go to the people who care and love you the most, and really just get your support from that group. And then beyond that, reach out to people who are like-minded. Reach out to people who are thinking like you think. They're wanting to learn. They're wanting to do. They're willing to go to some hard and some dark places that other people may not be willing to go to. And then you'll find, at that second level of support. I feel like that's pretty important too, to have that second level of support. So that's all I want to say. I'm gonna go hang out with my buddy. I'm gonna be heading out of here pretty quick, out of the great state of Oklahoma, heading back to California. So just want to get an opportunity to share some of this nice evening weather. Hey there, Amy. Okay, guys, remember, in any given situation, we always have two choices. We can continue to react and be overwhelmed and stressed out by our same blueprints, or we can stop, we can slow down, we can take 3 to 10 deep breaths, and we can choose love. Big Papa loves you. God bless each and every one of you. I'm here for you. We're always here to support you. Just reach out. People message us all the time. If you have questions, if you have things you're going up against, just let us know. We want to support you. Okay, guys, we'll talk to you tomorrow.